Biology part 103. It is under pressure and thus helps to maintain the shape of the eye. Eventually, let me correct everyone over here. Biology part 113, I beg your pardon please. Biology part 113. It is under pressure and thus helps to maintain the shape of the eye. Eventually it drains into the veins of the eyeball. Blockage of drainage channels raises internal pressure and gives rise to the symptoms of the disease called glaucoma. The rear compartment of the eye is lined by a third layer, the retina. This is a light sensitive layer of the eye and it is detailed, and its detailed structure will be explained shortly. The cavity of the rear compartment is filled by jelly-like vitreous humor containing about 99% of the water, some salts and hyaluronic acid, which forms the gel. In nocturnal and deep-sea vertebrates, the choroid layer is modified to form a reflective surface, the tapetum just beneath the retina. This improves visual sensitivity by reflecting light back into the eye, a property which explains why cat's eyes shine in the beam light from the headlamps of a car. Pathway of light. Light is one of the form of electromagnetic radiation and is, as such, it is described in the terms of wavelength and frequencies. The wavelength, measured in meters, is distance between the two successive peaks, while the frequency, measured in hertz, is a number of peaks or cycles completed per second. The wavelength of the visible light is between 400 to 700 nanometer. 1 nm is equal to 10 raised power to -9 meters, and within this range different wavelengths produce different color sensations. Light waves normally travels in straight line, but they can be bent, refracted, reflected when passing from one medium to another. For example, air to water, the amount of bending depends on the optical densities of two media and also upon the angle at which the light strikes the refractive surface. Different shapes of line produce different effects. A convex lens causes light and ray to converge, bringing them to the sharp focus. Fatter, more rounded lenses have more converging power than thin, flat lenses. On the other hand, a concave lens causes light rays to diverge, scattering light rays without bringing them to a focus. The optical system of human eye focuses light from the surrounding to produce an inverted image of the retina, and in particular upon the fovea. We can see the refraction takes place at the front and the rear surface of the cornea, and also at the front and the rear of the lens. The cornea plays the greater part in focusing the light rays, but the shape of the lens can be changed to allow nearby and distant objects to be viewed. The process of changing the focus of the eye is called accommodation and takes place as follows. The ciliary body contains the ciliary muscles which form a ring. Because the contents of the eyeball are under pressure, the ciliary body is pushed outwards when the ciliary muscles are relaxed. As a result, the lens is pulled into a flat shape of the suspensory ligaments, causing light from distant objects to be focused on retina. Nearby objects are focused when the ciliary muscles contract. Such contraction decreases the diameter of the muscles ring and pulls the ciliary suspensory ligaments. Consequently, the elastic lens is allowed to become more rounded and its converging power increases.